kind of country is Malta? No, seriously, how much do you actually know about this tiny Mediterranean island that somehow manages to punch way above its weight? Because this is not just another beach destination. It's a country with 4 international identities, a proud member of the EU, the Eurozone, the Commonwealth, and Schengen, all at once. It's one of the smallest countries in the world, yet also one of the richest per capita. In 2024, its GDP hit $24.3 billion, with a per capita income of over $42,500, ranking 25th globally, ahead of dozens of much larger nations. This is the story of how Malta, just 316 square kilometers in size, built a society that's not only stable and wealthy, but absolutely fascinating. Part 1, Economy and Quality of Life. Let's start with money. The average monthly salary in Malta, about 1,928 euros. That's well above many Eastern European nations, though admittedly lower than most of Western Europe. But Malta's cost of living? About 15 to 30% lower than places like France, Germany, or the Netherlands. This means more value for every euro spent. It's a high quality of life without the usual high price tag. And while 90% of the goods in supermarkets are imported, yes, even basic stuff like snacks and toiletries, Malta has built a logistics system based almost entirely on shipping. There's no rail system, no highways, just ports, ferries, and lots of ocean routes. Part 2, Natural Limits, Clever Solutions. Now here's the catch. Malta has almost no natural resources. No forests, no lakes, no rivers. Water? 70% of it comes from desalination, pulling drinkable water out of the sea. The rest is carefully harvested from rain or recycled through advanced systems. Energy? Over 95% is imported, mainly liquefied natural gas from Algeria, the US, and Qatar. All of Malta's oil-based products? 100% imported. But here's the twist. This sunny island gets over 3,000 hours of sunshine per year, giving it massive potential for solar and wind energy. Malta is turning limitations into opportunities. Part 3, a tourism powerhouse. Despite its size, Malta is a global tourism heavyweight. It was ranked by Lonely Planet as one of the top 5 travel destinations in the world, and it's not hard to see why. The capital city, Valletta, is just 0.8 square kilometers, smaller than many college campuses, but it holds over 250 historical buildings, some dating back centuries. From Valletta Old Town to Hal Cefalini Hypogeum, Malta holds 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites within walking distance. That's a historic density you won't find anywhere else. And that crystal blue coastline? It rivals Santorini, Amalfi, and even the Caribbean. Plus, it's a filmmaker's dream. Malta's scenery has starred in Gladiator, Troy, Assassin's Creed, and even Game of Thrones. Part 4, Safety, Healthcare, and Education. Malta is one of the safest countries in Europe and in the top 15 globally. Major crimes are rare. Violent crime? Almost non-existent. Though pickpocketing has risen with the tourism boom, basic caution goes a long way. But here's what really stands out. Healthcare is completely free for Maltese citizens and EU residents. That includes emergency visits, prescriptions, and hospital stays. And education? Also free, from preschool to university. Students even receive free textbooks, school transportation, and resources. This is a welfare system that works, efficient, balanced, and built to last. Part 5. Who are the Maltese? Malta's population is just over 563,000, with about 75% native Maltese, Mediterranean people closely related to Sicilians. The official languages? Maltese and English. But 2/3 of the population also speak Italian fluently. Over 90% of Maltese practice Roman Catholicism, and religion remains a strong pillar in the culture. The life expectancy? A healthy 81.5 years, placing Malta in the world's top 20. The unemployment rate has stayed under 4% for years. Stability is the name of the game here. Part 6. A strategic gem through history. Let's rewind a bit. Malta has been fought over, ruled, and reshaped by nearly every major power in history. Phoenicians, Romans, Arabs, Normans, the legendary Knights of St. John, Napoleon, who was eventually pushed out, and finally the British, who made Malta a key naval base. In 1964, Malta gained independence. By 1974, it became a republic, and in 2004, it joined the European Union. Despite centuries of conquest, Malta held onto its culture and emerged stronger. So, what kind of country is Malta? It's a nation of contrasts, tiny but powerful, limited in resources but rich in innovation, grounded in history but building toward the future. Whether you're strolling ancient streets in Valletta, exploring stone temples older than the pyramids, or just sipping coffee by a sun-drenched harbor, Malta has a way of leaving its mark. So, tell us, have you ever been to Malta? What surprised you the most? Drop your story in the comments. And if you love this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.